Well, I believe this is Leschenautia, but it might be incorrect on this. It's not my area of expertise, fellas, so no trolling or chastising, fellas. Okay. As I said, I won't call myself a CP expert until I've grown a fly trap with 4-inch traps, but then again, if I end up with a fly trap with, you know, if I blew a fly trap, maybe that would count for even more, I don't know. You truly understand your métier, I don't know if that's the word, your topic, if you can do something that no one else on the planet has ever been able to do. But it's all based on what you've seen in the wild, you know, like glaucous plants like Drosera gigantea, you know. It's just one glaucous plant, orange yellow at the top, glaucous, and then goes to, you know, reddy, purpley, stipulate bud down the base, and it's just an incredible plant that, when growing on deep sand, is truly bloody fucking amazing. I mean, considering it grows up at least 2 meters, if not more, from a clay layer base. Whether that's a chalk clay layer base, we'll find out. But so I've done my work, got a supplies today that just by putting an inch of chalk sticks on the bottom of a bucket, it slows the infiltration by about half. So in other words, it takes twice as long to do the flush. So whether that's because the weight of the sand has compressed the chalk down to a certain extent, I don't know. But I suddenly realised I can rectify the pine needles, because the pine needles seem to be drying out too much, you know. So if we put chalk in the bottom and do the pine needles, you know, chalk, sand and pine needles on top, now we'll halve the, double the infiltration time it takes, you know. It will take twice as long to drip through, basically, and therefore should keep the pine needles quite nice, warm and toasty, I would have thought. Well, actually cool and damp, but yeah. Okay, well, I can't see much around here, fellas, so it's probably time to climb up the corner there and go across down into our zone, where we think we might one day get some, you know, we think it's wet enough for, and the same sort of soil type and everything, for Drosera MINKARRA to spread into. I would think, you know, it should be another satellite zone. But as we found with many of these satellite zones, they seem to be like satellite, and the next one along the road you expect there's nothing there but the one, or maybe two, and then the next one there's Drosera MINKARRA there again, you know. Yeah, how did he get from one site to the next, or did the other just sites die out? Anyway, so we're on the edge. How much time have we got? 3 minutes. So we're on the edges of the substation, and we're just going to do what we did last time, clamber down, as you do. Yeah, I'll try and make it quick, fellas. See if we can find that pool again, but we were disappointed last year. Yeah, 45 degrees, fellas. At least I've got boots on. Puts a bit of the old strainers on the kneeses. Yeah, knees up, Mother Brown. Yeah. Can't get the old cankles behind the ears like we used to. We're all growing old. We all lose our charm in the end, as I say. Okay, back vistas. Yeah, last year we had, didn't we have, you know, a grey sky or something. I'm gonna have to catch that orange sunlight and grey sky at the back of the yonk sometime. Hopefully next year in 4K, once I put my camera in, you know, after the third week of October, when the season's over and there's nothing growing, I can put my camera in. But then I'm thinking, how am I going to record all the stuff? I mean, if they take, you know, a few weeks to send it to Melbourne and back and do all this crap that I used to do in the old days, you know. I mean, surely they've got so much advertising out of the Lumix here. What they just do is they don't tell you, but they just take a brand new one out of a box and just hand it to you when you go back in the store. I mean, you just go home with a brand new one. So you've got an extra 3 years of life, and they're so happy that I've been filming in with their camera and showing you what it can and can't do. I mean, even Frederick Jasserin is asking, you know, thinking about buying one. So there you go. You know, my camera sale is probably going to make another camera sale, and I'm still using mine, and I still haven't got the 4K. I said that the only problems I've got is the buttons are a bit big and you can press them by accident, but that can be changed easily. And the other thing is, how do I get the 4K? And you really probably need a button that you just go straight into 4K. Is this for you? You know, now if you want to go back to do 4K with all the bells and whistles, well, you've got to go through the manual and spend some time doing it. But if you just want to go straight in there and, you know, throw yourself into it, you know, throw yourself through a thorn bush backwards sort of thing, just press this button and you're filming instantly in 4K. It may be crappy 4K because you haven't toned down this or you haven't done that, but at least you're there, you know. You can work backwards to 4K. I'm just, as I said, it's been 3 years and I still haven't. I've had one taste of 4K by accident and couldn't get back to it, you know. You know, it was only a single clip sort of thing, and it was all washed out because, you know, I hadn't obviously ranked anything down or anything like that. So I'm just